One of the great things about using Procreate is the ability to trace over photographs, I find, for sketching. I do a lot of urban sketching, but I really struggle with drawing people. And so I find being able to photograph people, and then let's just make this a little bit semi-opaque. Now I just double tapped on the layer name and I can make this semi-opaque. And then I can sketch over so that I can actually learn how people's form is. So if we turn that off, you can see I've actually captured the form of people. I've got this guy here in the middle. I've got the big person right in front of me with the hair. Being able to capture this or sketch over the photographs, to me, is a great way of practicing sketching people. I actually tried sketching this scene live, and I really struggled. I got fixated on the truck in the middle, and I didn't capture the people. Partly because the people are moving, and it's very difficult to capture those people when they're moving so quickly. But I think that sketching over the photograph really helps you to develop the form and the proportions of people if you're struggling like me. So the trick is, we double tap on the layer. We then slide our finger across the screen to change the opacity. And I find quite low opacity works really well for me, where I can just see the people, and then I can really see what I'm sketching on top of. Now the pencils that I use are quite simple. If we have a look here, my favorite pen is this technical pen here. This technical pen has the ability to start very light, to get very heavy, and then it falls off at the end. If we look at the taper, I can play with the taper and I can change the size of the taper. Play with the tip and OK on that. Now this pen is, to me, my favorite. Now the other one I quite like is the pencil. I've got a pencil that I quite like using. If we just have a look at my recent ones, these are the ones that I use most often. I'm a big fan of this technical pen. To me, this is my favorite because I can draw lightly. And I just make sure I'm on the correct layer. So I can draw lightly. But I can also, with the same pen, I can draw heavy just by applying more pressure. Just going to undo those marks because I don't want them. So this is my favorite pen. So this controls the size of the pen. I'm drawing on the wrong layer at the moment, so let's just change to the correct layer. I was drawing on the wrong layer, so let's just change to the correct layer. So you can see there I can press heavy and I can get an outline. And if I press lightly, I can just do very fine lines. So that's my favorite pen. There are a lot of pens to choose from, and the trick is to find one that you really like. So the other one I quite like is the technical pencil, and these are the settings that I like. And the technical pencil, again, you can draw, you can do light, or you can press heavy and get a pencil. So that's my strategy for working with Procreate, and one of the reasons why I sketch over photographs, to learn the proportions, to learn where I want to make things heavy, where I want to make things lighter. Let's just go back to my technical pen. As you can see, my technical pen is one of my favorites. And for example, this truck here, we might want to make this truck stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to go around the outline and make that truck just pop out a little bit from the background. Maybe the sign here needs just a little bit of heavier line, just to make it pop a little bit more from the background. And so to me, this is a great way of practicing the use of Procreate. Now, why is this important? So that when you come to design or show a client something, you've practiced some of these techniques so that you don't have to learn while you're trying to show the client. I find that Procreate's fantastic for drawing details. I was given this detail. There's the original detail. I've got it set up on my page. I just had it set to very low opacity, and then I traced over it to change it to make it suitable for what I really wanted. If we turn it back on, you can see that the original detail had some information I didn't want, so I've just changed that to give what I really do want. So now that we've practiced with Procreate, we then get a situation where the client wants to know what kind of design that we can put in this area. So we've got a photograph. Let's change the opacity, pull the opacity down. Then we'll start sketching on top of it. And I've already done some of this work, so let's just have a look. So there's my sketch on top, and I had an idea for changing some of the planting. I spent about 5 or 10 minutes on this. It was really quick. I just wanted to get a really quick capture of some ideas that I could show to a designer and say, is this what you had in mind? I don't want to spend too long looking at this information because I just don't think it's right to spend hours on this. But this is just a really quick sketch to capture the flavor and to say, is that what you had in mind? Yeah, they like that. So we then showed that to the client. So that's my idea behind using Procreate. Now I'm trying to use Morpholio to do the same thing, and we'll see how that goes. I have discovered that it's much more difficult for me to capture the screen with Morpholio. Hey, thanks for watching.